Welcome back to the TV8 Kitchen. I am Tracy Miller. My mission when I'm cooking is to always add fruits and vegetables to everything. So today we have an Italian breakfast sandwich. It consists of scrambled eggs and cream cheese, ciabatta bread, sausage, roasted red peppers, and basil. So what I've done so far is I griddled up my sausage until it was nice and crispy. I like my sausage to have a little bit of brown spots on it. When you're cooking sausage perfectly, you put it in a cold pan. Bacon and sausage are pretty much the only things that you want to ever put in a cold pan. When you're cooking, you want that pan usually sizzling. You put the food in there, you hear it, it pops back, you got to kind of move around. But with bacon and sausage, if you start it off on a cold pan, your bacon's going to stay nice and straight and your sausage is going to cook up nicely. It does take a little while. I started this even before the show started. And then I put the red peppers into the pan as well and cooked those up. Red peppers are packed with vitamin C and they have a ton of really healthy vitamins in them. So we have that. I have put my scrambled eggs, which have 10 scrambled eggs because I'm making a sandwich for 8 people, 10 scrambled eggs with 2 ounces of cream cheese. That cream cheese is really going to be our binder and make everything stick. So I put that down on the bread and that's sticking with the cream cheese. Now I'm going to use a glove because I'm cooking for a whole bunch of people in the office here and this stuff's kind of hot. Now all you're going to do is just kind of work your roasted red peppers and your sausage onto the sandwich. So as we do this, we're going to kind of just have to work it. It's a little bit of a mess. It's going to be Italian style. We've got the nice flavors from the sausage and the roasted red peppers for Italian. And we're going to put a little bit of a basil chiffonade, which I showed you how to cut that earlier. So here we go. Let's get some more red peppers over in this corner here. You want your sandwich to have a nice bite of everything on it. Now, the really cool thing is that we are going to put some Parmesan crisps on there. So you just kind of pile those up right on top. Ooh, there might be one extra one for me to eat. Look how pretty that's looking. This is going to give it a nice crisp. The bread is going to give it a crisp as well, but the Parmesan crisps are just kind of an added feature and just kind of fancy it up a little bit, right? It's Christmas time, so let's fancy it up. And let's put our chiffonade of basil, which is nice and fresh and always added last because you want it to be looking nice and fresh. When you add the basil early, it's going to get brown and lose a little bit of its flavor. So if you're adding fresh basil, then you do that. Okay, here we go. Now the test of all tests. You're going to slice this. I would definitely use a bread knife and hold it really nicely. The bread is crispy. It's flying all over the place. Things are going everywhere. You're going to have to rebuild some of these, but then just slice it into the 8 pieces that you want to serve for breakfast. Since Mark Sassy is up in Beaver Creek and he's requesting a sandwich, what I'm going to do is wrap it in aluminum foil, put it in the oven at 225 so it'll stay nice and warm, it'll form really nicely together, and it will be a delicious breakfast sandwich for everybody that comes in at all different times. So if you're looking for a nice recipe, you can shoot me an email at tracy@colorfulcooking.com. I'll write this recipe up for you. Otherwise, it's a great one for a group at your house in the morning. You're watching Good Morning Vail. We will be back with more live from Beaver Creek.